What is up, everybody? Circon Flex here, and I figured I'd make a video about this because people are gonna ask me for like probably next like 6 streams plus what's been going on with me and Fosh, and I figured I'd make a video about it because that's also what I talked about with Wargaming. Basically, to give you the down low is that me and Fosh were removed from the contributor program because of videos on YouTube. I made a video or highlight a video from just an Ace game where I called the highway to bad map design. And how I make my highlights is basically I use a program to see what my Ace games were. I put the Aces up on YouTube, and that's about it. I make a thumbnail. GG. You will all know this unless you're super new to the channel. Apparently, in said highlight, I didn't even think about it. I brought in Victor's son as a hyperbole joke on how they made the map. And Phelan from Wargaming Europe thought that that was going too far. And that it was simply too much, basically. Now we can argue, if it's a joke, if it's like a personal attack, some people might even call it. Personally, for me, I'm just joking around, and I'm just doing creative ways of how to call a map bad. Like, I could call Highway a bad map in 7,000 billion ways, and this was one of them. And do I regret saying it? I mean, the whole repercussion of this is a bit much. But, I do, in some way, I guess, should apologize for the joke. Again, I was just using it as a hyperbole and just basically just memeing around as I always do. And I'm pretty sure way worse things have been said about said people many a times by many a people, but I guess this one was too far. Basically, me and Fosh yesterday and Thursday got a message from Phelan. I don't know what he talked about to Fosh. I'm just giving you guys my end of the story and basically what happened to me, because there's a lot of people already looking into Fosh's thing, and I just want to give my side of the story and tell you guys what's going on, what happened to me. So I got a message by Phelan saying that the video went too far, that the joke was simply too much, and that I was going to be removed from the contributor program and from the list of Tankfest invites. And he also said, could you please remove the video from your channel? So I was actually streaming at the time, and I just instantly replied that, I'll remove the video. That's really not a problem. I mean, I barely make any video, any money of the videos I do on YouTube anyway. It's just an extra form of content for the people that do support me. So I instantly talked to Phelan on Discord about this, saying that it's a little bit ridiculous to get instantly booted from the program and the Tankfest invites, because I've been working with I was in the group of the first contributors ever for EU, and to get instantly booted after almost 5 years of working together with them. It started with Ektar, now a lot with Conway, and I've met a lot of the other people from the EU side of things as well at many different events, and it was always a pleasant experience. And then basically I started talking to Phelan about that it's a bit weird to get instantly booted without a warning or anything, really. Just out of the blue, you're booted from everything. So I kept talking to Phelan about this, and I said, like, I realized it's a pretty it's a pretty bad joke in a case. Again, it's kind of like a hyperbole and everything. So, I even told Phelan, like, I'd have no issues with this ban at all if there was any form of warning, or if I did this, like last week and I got a warning and I did it again this week, I'd be an idiot, right? So I just said that. It's like, I feel like this is going a bit too far. And basically it went back and forth. And I said, like, I think it's a bit harsh to go from 0 to 100 right away. If I had like 1 to 2 warnings beforehand, and I made the same mistake, again, it would make a lot more sense to be like, all right, you've did this, and that, now you're out. And he said he'd get back to me, and then within an hour or two, basically, I got another message saying that he thought about it longer, and he talked about it probably with the colleagues, and they are not removing me from the contributor program or the Tankfest invites, and basically saying that I was right, that we have a long-lasting relationship that's beneficial to both. You know, they get content out of me, I get viewership basically through them, and that it was a bit too harsh. And, you know, that was basically it. And I said, you know, thanks for reconsidering, and that was it. So I'm still a contributor, still, you know, on the list to go to Tankfest. And that was basically it. Just a joke went too bad, or was a bit too far. Again, you could argue in like forever about this joke and things. You know, it wasn't personal at all. It's just me making fun of a map. I've done this thousands of times. And I just happened to go alongside Fosh's thing, which again, I'm not going to go into detail about Fosh's thing. I just know my side. And I just want to clarify to you guys, the viewers, just keep complete and open honesty about what happened. That's why the video is taken down. I instantly did it because, like, even if I was banned, you know, I'm, to a certain degree, I am a professional about this. I do this for a living, and there's no way I'm going to let one silly joke of a video get in the way of anything. I do think that it's a bit odd that you know, suddenly it was 0 to 100 and I was instantly banned from everything without any consolation or anything. And I do think it was a bit, you know, it went a bit too far. I mean, in the end, we handled it within like 3 hours. We handled it, which, you know, is fine. But yeah, I did go a bit too far. As in, even Wargaming went a bit too far, if you ask me, like saying, you know, you're instantly banned and stuff. But, you know, we figured it all out. There's a lot of other things, or there's a bunch of other things I want to clarify. They asked me to please remove the video from the channel, which I did. They never said anything about copyright to me. I know that might be a thing for Fosh. Again, towards me, they didn't say anything about copy strikes or anything. All they said is, please remove the video from your channel, which I instantly did. Other people are saying, I read this on Facebook, like, this is ridiculous, right? That some people actually think that his son made the map and stuff like that. I have no idea, dude. Like, I have no idea. I was just memeing around. It's just a hyperbole. You know, people are going really far with that. It's just having fun, man. Just having fun. And I went a bit too far. And then both sides went a bit too ham, basically. Anyway, that's kind of my side of the story, as in what happened to me. As always, if something in the future like this happens again, or maybe with another company, I will always try my best to inform you guys, you know, a day later with everything that's happened. I'll be completely open and honest about it. That was about it. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I will not monetize this video just on the basis of goodwill, because I know it's a kind of a hot topic. But I just want to get the information out there. It is not monetized in any way. Just want to spread the information to all my lovely subscribers, viewers, etc. Anyway, thanks a lot for tuning in. It is Friday, so I will be streaming later. Hope to catch you guys there. That's about it. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Peace out, guys.